What's up, nerds? This is Mr. Storm, and this is your introduction to digital marketing. I'm excited about this class. I've never taught digital marketing before, and so I'm really excited to see how it turns out, and I hope you guys get excited about it. Digital marketing is a really great subject to get into, and if you really get into it, you know, everyone who has any kind of online presence or tries to sell any product online, you need to know how to market yourself properly. And this class is going to talk to you about how to market online in a way that reaches the most consumers possible. So let's talk about the simple class rules, the disclosure, the schedule, how the class works, and all that stuff. So I'm going to go into the disclosure very quickly. All right, so digital marketing is designed to give students a general background in digital marketing. Obviously, this class is going to teach you marketing and an introduction to the rapidly growing and evolving career field. Heyo. You'll be exposed to fundamental concepts and principles of the digital experience, focus on learning tools and skills necessary for solving business problems and developing marketing opportunities. It's going to provide practical experience in, but not limited to, e-commerce, media planning, branding, online advertising, display advertising, digital campaigns, social media marketing, and mobile media. So there's a lot of material that's going to be covered in this class, and it's a one semester class. We have a lot to do. There is no textbook for this course, so all the material that you're going to use is developed by me and taught by me, and it's all deployed using Google Classroom. All your assignments you complete are going to be done using Google Classroom, so that's mainly your go-to for all this stuff. There are no required materials for this class, but you can bring your own headphones so that you can watch the videos and you don't have to use my headphones if you don't want to. So that's the one thing you can bring to class. Everything else, just leave it. You don't need to bring it to my class, okay? Let's see. You will have an assignment pretty much every day. Usually they're smaller assignments, and just to kind of make sure that you've understood the material that I presented. So it's just to check your understanding, make sure you're following along. You are required to complete every assignment, and you are required to complete every assignment on time. If you have a problem with completing assignments on time, you're in high school. You know, don't do that anymore. Just stop it. Okay. You shouldn't be turning in assignments late. You're in high school. Grow up. Okay. But if you do turn in an assignment late, I will mark it as an M in Aspire, which is essentially a 0. You'll lose 25% of the total grade when you turn it in late. Now, if you turn in one assignment late, no big deal. You know, I'm just going to shoot an email to you and to your parents or guardians, reminding you that you have to turn in your assignments on time and why it's important that you turn in assignments on time and yada, yada, yada. Basically, I'm going to rat you out. That's my job. Then, if it becomes a habit, if you continuously turn in assignments late, then I will work with you and with your parents or guardians to try to come up with a strategy so that you can be successful. We'll work together to try to make sure you can turn this stuff in on time. If it's a logistical issue, then we'll try to figure out a way to solve it. If you're just not motivated to do this stuff, then we'll try to figure out a way to motivate you properly. But we will figure out a way to make you successful, because turning in assignments late is not something you should still be doing at this age. If you do turn in a late assignment, you need to send me an email letting me know that you've turned it in, because I'm not going to go back and check every single day to see if anyone turned in late assignments, right? So you're going to want to send me an email, and you're going to let me know what assignment it is you've turned in. You're going to let me know that you're in digital marketing, and you're going to let me know what class period you're in so that I can pull up the right grade book and grade it properly. Okay, I need to know all of those things. And I also need you to put a subject line in the email. If you send me an email and it's not professionally written, no bueno. But if you send me an email and it doesn't have a subject line, I won't even read it. Okay, that's a security thing. That's a cybersecurity thing. I won't even open it. I'll just completely delete it before I even glance at it. I won't open it, won't look at it. I'll just delete it. So make sure there's a subject line. All rules, all UMA rules of conduct apply in my classroom, obviously, right? But because we're in the computer lab, there are some specific rules that you need to follow. And the main one being respect other people's work, okay? You're sharing this computer with a bunch of other kids, and their work is going to be probably on this thing. They should be saving their work on their Google Drive, but, who knows? There might be some work on there. Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. Don't get rid of it. Don't delete it. Don't move it. If there's a file that you're pretty sure shouldn't be on the computer, come talk to me and show me what it is. I'll make that decision, and I'll be the one that gets rid of it. Just don't touch other cadets' files, okay? If a cadet gets up to go to the bathroom and you're sitting next to them and you think it'd be funny to mess with their computer, just don't, right? It's unnecessary, because if you're over there messing with their stuff, not only are you making it harder for them to be successful, but you're not focusing on what you need to do either, okay? So make sure you're doing the right thing. Plagiarism. I don't know why you would want to plagiarize. It doesn't make any sense to me, right? You want to do all work as honestly as you possibly can, because there's no way I'm going to know if you understand this material if you're cheating, right? If you copy someone else's work, I'm not going to know what you need. If you turn in something and it's obvious that you absolutely just don't understand it at all, then that's a signal to me that you and I need to talk about it. I need to try to help you understand it on a one-on-one basis. But if you cheat from someone else, I won't know. And you won't have what you need to be successful in this class. You're in this class because you want to learn more about digital marketing. Why would it make sense for you to cheat and not actually learn the material, right? So don't plagiarize. Especially because if you do plagiarize, you will get caught. And when you do get caught, it'll be an automatic 0 on that assignment without the possibility of making it up. You will have to go talk to administration. It'll be an infraction and all that stuff, and it's unnecessary and it's not cool and no one likes it. So don't do it. Okay? It's not worth it. Yeah, all the rest of the stuff you can read on your own. Essentially, the gist of this is I enforce the rules, especially the military rules, especially the customs and courtesies, and the wearing the uniform properly, because I am a former military member myself. And so, I expect you to follow those rules. But I'm also a mentor. My goal is to try to help you. And so if you're breaking these rules, I'm going to try to find out why. And if the reason is because you just don't understand, I'm going to try to help you. If the reason you're breaking the rules is because you don't respect them or you don't care about them, then I will try to help you come to understand why you should respect them and why you should care about them. So my style is maybe a little different from a lot of teachers. I don't like to just hand out punishments for no reason. You'll find if you're constantly trying to break the rules, you and I are going to get to know each other really well. We're going to have a lot of conversations out in the hallway where I'm asking you to explain your behavior and whatnot. I'm going to try to give you advice, and it's going to get really tiring, and you're not going to want all that. So let's just follow the rules, okay? I'm more than happy to do that, though, if you need it. I like to handle issues in my classroom. I don't like to hand off my issues to the administration, right? I will if I have to, but I like to handle stuff in my class. Let's talk about the class. So this digital marketing class, as I said before, I haven't taught this class before. So with that comes, let's talk about the schedule. You'll see what I'm talking about. So the schedule isn't fully complete yet. And that's because, actually I can get rid of this stuff because that's going to be different. That's even changed. The schedule isn't done. I know what we're going to be doing first term. Second term, I'm still working it out. I've got a couple of ideas of what I want to do, but I haven't finished it yet. So, you'll be fine. I'll figure it out by October. But In the meantime, this half of the schedule is going to be empty. But we're in term 1 anyway, so that's what we're going to focus on. First of all, you're going to learn what digital marketing is. I'm going to teach you about what digital marketing is, what is marketing in general. We're going to talk about branding. We're going to talk about how to place products properly. We're going to talk about, e-commerce and how to do effective e-commerce. We're going to talk about how to create content. We're going to talk about digital advertisements, social media, marketing applications. We're going to basically learn all the marketing stuff you need to learn the first term. The second term is going to be a more hands-on project-based learning environment where you're taking all the stuff you've learned in first term and you're applying it in some way, whatever way that happens to be. Again, I haven't figured out yet, but I have a couple really good ideas and I'm excited about them, and you're really going to like them. No matter what we do, it's going to be fun, I promise. But this first term is going to be more learning the material, learning and understanding what this thing is, and then the second term is going to be more, go out and actually do it. So along with that, I have a bunch of stuff here. I mean, branding, product positioning. I have some quizzes and all this stuff. I have a bunch of stuff here already, but I'm still kind of building this class as we go, right? I don't already have a pre-built material, so I'm building everything from scratch. So if you find an assignment that doesn't have any material in it, or at least doesn't have a video attached to it where I'm walking you through the assignment, don't attempt that assignment yet. Just come talk to me and I'll tell you what you should do about that. Because every assignment's going to have a video attached to it. And if it doesn't have that video, don't work on it yet. But by the time you get to it, especially if you're following the schedule, by the time you get to it, I guarantee you will have, videos and everything that you need. But if you're trying to go ahead, don't go too far ahead, for this class at least, because, it may not be ready for you. I'm working as fast as I can, but we'll see. Google Classroom is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I really need to cover how to use it. But if you have specific questions about how to do things like turn in assignments or whatever, you can come talk to me and I will help you out with that. That's pretty much it for the intro. I just wanted you guys to see the disclosure and get a taste of what you're going to be doing in this class. After this, you can go out and start working on assignments if they're ready for you. That's good. I'm cool with that. But other than that, that's it for me. I will see you next time.